Hi there, my name is Helge and welcome to my 3D printing channel. I have made a box for housing the electronics and other components for my CR10. Um, based on the original box, of course. I just made some designs and I'm just going to show you here. Um, to fit my new MKS card. So these slots over here needed some moving around, and of course in doing that I had the option of taking the original box and cutting out all this stuff with a jigsaw or something, drilling and all this, but well, as long as you got the 3D printer you might as well just make it yourself. And this is kind of me trying to show it is possible to print this stuff and make it so it's close to the original. The only hack here is actually it will not fit the print bed, so I had to split it apart. So there's one back piece and there is one front piece and there is one floor piece which is down here. Anyway, this is pretty much the same as the original, but also the holes here will fit my new card and you can twist around as you want. There's this big MOSFET and so on. Everything is made to actually fit the original as far as possible. MOSFET again here, the main card, and display here. And here is for the power connection, the plug which goes into the grid, and here is a hole for every cable and so on you're going to connect to the card anyway. Basically it will look something like this when it's finished. I actually printed it, so I'm just waiting for the rest of the parts anyway. Sorry for the sounds here. I wasn't too good of in preparation here. Anyway, I will show you on the camera now if I get this to go the way I want. Sorry. Here we are. And here's the case which already have fitted this switch, and I'm now waiting for things to show up in the mail, new display, because I want to have a reserve, and I want to have the original actually available if I ever need it, so I can just swap out the case if there is a problem on the electronics. I can actually work on it without having to wait for parts or the time to get around to actually fix if there is a problem. So since it's black, it may be a little bit of a challenge to see everything here, but I will try to do my best there with amateur lighting and all all this stuff, you know. Anyway, as you see here, everything is made to fit the MKS card, and I got it here, and I can just now put it inside here, align it with the holes, and everything fits fine. This means that I got easy access to every component in here, like there is from the original, but the thing is, well, we are makers with the 3D printing, and you could always go buy this stuff finished and install all the components and so on, but well, where's the fun in that one? So this is actually a prototype anyway, so I added some screws on the top here just to keep it together, and some ties here, strips or what they are called. Anyway, this is just for keeping it together so it doesn't flex or anything. I could have gone overboard and designed some click features or some sort of screwing action here, but as this is a prototype, it's more like a proof of concept, and I want to, well, show the world it's possible if you want to. It's possible to do. This is printed in PLA, so, and I printed in this orientation. So the bigger part here is printed like this, with the face down like this. I did this because I didn't want to print it like this for several reasons. It got to be a little bit too long for the print plate on my Seer 10, but I wanted to have this nice finish where the screen is, because I print on glass. This is glossy and fine, so, well, you could probably get away with printing it like this or any orientation, but anyway, that's how I did it. And I also did the same with the back side here, that I printed like this. So it's printed in 3 pieces. It took me about 15 hours on the front piece here. I think it was about 7 hours or something on the back piece, and the bottom piece was about 3 hours. So a couple of days and it's done. Not printing fast or anything, just slow and steady, and well, result. So I'm going to finish up this rather sooner than later, and sorry for the mess here, but anyway, this is the bottom piece. This is also printed, I think I was printed like this actually. So here you can have these knobs going down, like you have the small feet. I was actually thinking about printing out some TPU feet for it, so I can attach here somehow. But anyway, I think this is not great, but good enough. I've seen several other designs on different, and printed out some, made them together or made them up and everything. But the thing is, I actually always wanted to, or actually liked the design which came originally, and there's a ton of options you can do here. You can fit in anything from LED lights or whatever to signal heat bed is powered on, you know. And you can make, you can really go crazy if you want to, if you master Fusion 360 or whatever program you want to design in. This is made in Fusion 360, and I'm not like fluid in using this design program, but I managed to do this, and I've managed to learn quite a bit doing this as well. But also I've done a lot of other designs in Fusion. Everything is possible to learn if you want to, and but it takes some time to get around making all these things. Fortunately, I do not have a video of the design process, and this is something I actually regret, but okay, it is what it is, and I just wanted to make a video about this and brag a little bit if that's allowed. Anyway, hopefully this can inspire other 3D printing nerds like me and to do up something like this, or maybe suggest some improvement or make some improvements. This design I can make available, the files and all its stuff. Well, uh, I will not put them in the link or whatever just yet, because I need to do some few improvement adjustments and have every part functioning, and try it a bit over time to really verify my design here. So this is kind of my shot or take on trying to do this and show the world anyway. So but I won't release any files that are rubbish if I can avoid it. Anyway, thank you for your time, and hopefully I will get back with something more in the close future anyway.